Uh, 361. This one for you. Ballin' like this my only job. Michael Jordan 3P 2 times. Always been the starter, never sub down. At the top, we ain't never coming down. I ball like the M3BA. If you ain't about.
All right, here we are getting ready for our second game of our resuming the season, M3BA season for 2022. Second game of the day here on a beautiful Sunday in Victoria, Texas. We're here in the District Events Center with games, 3 games today. Second one between the DeVille Teal and the Gold Squad. The Gold Squad's got a strong roster, nice healthy roster. The Teal looks like they have enough for 5, so we're going to see again. We had a game, the first game, where one of the teams had only 5 players, and they were still able to prevail just because they worked a little harder. And we'll see how this one goes. But you're listening to, or watching, I should say, the M3BA Basketball and Second Chance Media Network. I'm your host, Chance Glenn, and I'll take you through the action all throughout. We have a crowd that's showing up and coming in and look like they're having a great time, even as we get ready for the introductions of players, and we'll call it through because our public address announcer doesn't come through, but I'll call them out, the names for everyone, as we go down the list. All right, so we're getting ready to introduce the players.
We're all going to go over the rules. We're going to say a prayer, and we're going to get the ball. All right? First up.
So we'll start with the DeVille. Let's start with the Gold Squad. And as the public address announcer calls them out, I will give you their names. So Kristen Hogan is number 25. He's the hot shooter I can remember from last time. We'll be keeping our eye on him. Next is number 55, and that is Devon Chambers. Number 1 seems to have a fan section here. This is Trent Greeley. And Zaseda, who is also carrying the number 1, so I need to make a note of that, is as well. Number 15 is Trent Austin. JT Garcia's number 13. And number 33, the big man in the center, is Malcolm Dennis. Tyrese Bellamy is number 8. And this is Barnett, number 8, Buddy Barnett. And a new trade onto the team is number 35, Chance Glenn Jr. And yes, there's a relation. That is my son, who is traded onto the Gold Squad, who will be starting for them today. So we'll keep our eye on him as well. Coached by Clarence Smalls Jr., who also is the founder and commissioner of this league. And they are now posing for their pitcher. So now here's the DeVille. Number 12, number 19 is Ramona Rocha. Number 5 is Tristan Carpenter. Joshua Molina is number 10. Trent Gertie, number 2. Rudy Gertie, I should say. Sorry, it's Rudy Gertie. And number 24 is Chris Headley. Now, whatever their choice of jersey color, their numbers do not distinguish well off the back. I'll be doing my best to call those numbers out and find these players' names as they do their various things on the floor. But I'll do my best on that regard. So we're looking for a good game. We'll come back with the opening tip-off right after this. All right, we're ready for the opening tip-off of game number 2 here. Victoria, Texas, M3BA basketball on the Second Chance Media Network. I'm Chance Glenn. We have the Gold Squad versus the DeVille Teal. And about to jump off as number 33 back tips it to Glenn. Glenn over to number 0. There's a 3 away. And right away, number 25 drops it like it's hot for the 3. He is somebody you have to keep your eye on. You cannot give him any daylight. And there's a 3 trying to answer. And the Gold Squad gets the ball as instead of trying to save it, number 5 shielded Gold away from the ball and let it go out of bounds. So here comes number 25. Number 0 calls a number, and he gets a 3 to fall. So that's Tyrese Bellamy, who matched Hogan's 3. And just like that, the Gold Squad has jumped out to a 6-0 lead. The rebound was there. The great effort over there. Now there's a tie-up. Great effort on all sides, both teams, after the ball. And with the tie-up, the Teal will have the ball. So the ball's out on the side. Number 10, Molina has it. He looks around, sees what he has, thought about the shot, didn't have it, moved it out to the top, but right into the hands of the Gold Squad, who gets him a nice layup. Looked behind him to make sure there was nobody coming up behind him. There's a pass that's off the hands of the Teal underneath. And the Teal need to get it together, or this is going to be a long afternoon for them. It's 8-0. They left number 0 wide open. Had no choice but to take the 3. It bounced long, and here comes the Teal with the ball. Moves it around. Molina takes his shot, and he makes it. So he looks like he was comfortable taking that shot. That was not Molina. That was Rocha. Ball's around. Number 33 has it. He looks around, looks for a cut. Here's number 1 with the drive. Good drive. Kissed it off the backboard, and it takes a nice bounce off of the side. So that was Rocha who made the shot before. He passed it over, looks it around. Gertie has it now, gets a screen, but he's tripled up. 24 takes a 3. It's wide and off to the side. And here comes the Gold up the floor, pushing the action. He looked like Hogan wanted to pull it. He got a nice fake, got fouled. Very shifty player who can give you a lot of fakes. Got into the lane. That's exactly what you want to do. Penetrate, make them commit. And he got the foul call. So Hogan goes up to the line to take 2 shots. It's 10-3, 16:40 left in the first half. First free throw is good as Hogan Um, gets ready to take the next shot. And second shot rattles around the rim and pops out. And so here comes the Teal. They move it up, moves it around. Number 5 gets a shot from 3. It is short, hits the front. Here comes number 1. He pushes it hard, gets through, and gets a left-handed layup to go. So they're pushing it hard at this team. Probably want to take advantage of the fact that they don't have a bench at all. And if you get them running, you're gonna really get them in trouble if as they run out of energy. There's a pass down the middle. Gertie tried to whip a quick one through. A little frustrated that his teammate didn't see it coming. But it's another turnover. Here comes number 0. He looks again. Left hand dips it over to the big man. Kisses off the backboard. He makes the shot drop and goes to the line. So Malcolm Dennis gets a shot off the backboard. He gets one free throw that he's about to take right now. And that is missed off the front. Glenn tries to get steal an offensive board but couldn't do it. There's the Teal bringing it up. Number 24 has it. He pulls it off to wide. But number 5, Carpenter, got the rebound, put it up there, and got fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Number 8 into the ball game for the Gold Squad. That is Buddy Barnett. He's in for Dennis. And first free throw is good by Carpenter. And the second one, rebound there by Glenn. He has it, pushes the ball up the floor. He's going all the way, but comes behind him and knocks the ball out of his hand. Looked like he was steaming ahead to try to get a layup. Good push up the floor. There's number 0. He launches one from the left side. Misses. Teal has it. There's Gertie with the ball. He takes a 3 and makes a 3. And now it's a 15-7 game, so it's not out of hand. Both teams need to figure out what they're good at. Number 0 takes a shot, misses it, rebound out, and he gets his own rebound, puts it back in. Number 1 puts it back, I should say, and that is Trent Greeley. Here comes the ball up the floor. Gertie dribbles through. Into traffic, loses it. Rocha dribbles all the way through, gets a layup, but he doesn't get it to drop. And like that, there's Hogan, who you left him alone, and you just can't do that. He makes the shot look like a layup, and he will make you pay if you give him any kind of daylight at all. So here comes Gertie. He drives, gets a runner that has a bounce, misses it. Glenn with the rebound over to number 0, who now brings it up the floor. He looks, thinks about it, then takes it, misses it, but the rebound to 1, gets the rebound, absorbs the contact, and gets the shot to drop. So the offensive rebound seems to be going the way of the Gold Squad. And that's a good way to get yourself way behind if you don't secure those rebounds. So number 1, Greeley, takes his free throw and makes it. And a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Into the ball game comes number 13 for the Gold. And that is JT Garcia. Long shot that was short, didn't hit anything, went out of bounds. Gold Squad now has it and brings it up the floor. 11 minutes and 35 seconds, 22-7. Gold Squad on top of the Teal. There's his 0. They keep leaving him. There's a foul by Carpenter, and they just seem to be getting the shots that they want to get and getting fouled. So as the clock continues to run, this is going to cause the lead to be expanded, plus the ability to just grow. So into the game, number 1, the other number 1, which I do not have his name on this, so we'll have to see if I can pick it up from the back. He gets a rebound, and Soseda is his name. I'll keep that in mind. He gets another offensive rebound, hustles to try to save it. He wasn't able to, but he's coming out and he ran up, bothered the play, and helped cause a steal. So he's got a ton of energy that he's come into the game with. Moves it around, 0, again, gets a drive, but this time Rocha gets his hands on the ball, knocks it out. Greeley takes a 3 and makes it. And here we go. It's 10-22, chipping away at the lead. So there's a 3 by number 1 who makes it by Greeley, and he makes that shot and pushes the lead right back to where they were. Now there's another nice penetration down the middle. He passes back around, 3-point underway. Rebound by number 1, and here he comes. He's able to get his, but he looked like he wanted to try to dunk it and came up short and missed the layup. So after that good move to get away. Now there's a post up by Carpenter. He's able to get the ball. Someone got his hands on it, and looked like Carpenter was a bit upset he didn't get the foul call. He's looking for it. And the ball goes off of him out of bounds. So number 55 is in the game now. That is Denard Chambers. Here comes number 1 up the floor. There's a 3 that hits the front of the rim but gets a soft bounce, and he's able to make it fall. So just like that, they're extending this lead 28-10, 18-point lead by Gold Squad on top of the Teal, and they look around, they don't have it. So here's number 2, Gertie with the ball. He kicks it over. There's a 3 that's long, bounces out, and the rebound by JT Garcia. Passes up, here comes 55 up the ball. He looks around, finds number 1 who gets a drive, goes underneath, gets some contact, and able to complete another and 1. And he'll go through and try to complete an old-fashioned 3-point play. And he makes the free throw, so there's 3 points right there. And it's 31-10. And the Blue Squad has called a timeout. So here we are with a few minutes left in the second half. And the Gold Squad is all over the Teal, 31-10. Number 1, Greeley for the Gold Squad, but number 0 has been the one that has really been pushing and attacking and getting fouls and making shots, and that's what you need to do if you want to win these kind of games. M3BA basketball you're watching on the Second Chance Media Network. Sponsored by the Morning Bird Foundation. The Morning Bird Foundation's mission is to provide STEM education and opportunities to underrepresented populations throughout the United States. www.morningbirdfoundation.org. Teal takes it in as action resumes. Here comes Gertie up the floor with the ball. He tries it, moves it over. Rocha takes a long three that is short, misses everything, and goes out of bounds. So they have to take shots. He's open. He just didn't make that work. There's Garcia who drives, gets a layup but misses it, and wouldn't you know it, there's Greeley there with the rebound that he's able to put back and continue to build onto the lead. Number 10 brings it across. Wasn't able to get it. He gets a pass into 24. 24 over to Carpenter, who has a shot block. Rebound is there. 3 away. And number 10, Molina, is able to make that shot. There's also a block, but it's blocked by Rocha. And so good hustle back. So that's what's needed. Good shot on one end, defensive hustle on the other. And if they can get a stop, but there's Greeley. He gets a good turnaround shot, but not able to. So Sato, and there's Greeley, who attacks hard and gets the foul and is rewarded with 2 shots. 6 minutes, coming up on 6 minutes left in this game. In this first half, I should say, as Greeley goes to the line for 2 shots. And the first one rolls off of the front rim and misses it. Into the ball game is number 33 and number 0. That is Dennis and Bellamy into the game. And Greeley will now take another shot, which he makes. So he gets 1 out of 2. And here comes Gertie up the floor. He's got a good pick by Carpenter. Wasn't able to get a clear shot, but now here's Rocha with the drive, gets through, flips a left-handed shot up, but comes off the back of the rim, and there's a rebound, and he pushes all the way. Nice pass over to number J.T. Garcia, who lays it in, but that's such a great pass by number 1. There's Gertie, who wheels and deals, tries to get something up to the rim, and it just bounces off, and number 1 again, and Greeley is just everywhere making plays, and this is how you just dominate your team with this effort and good decision making. That's what we're seeing from this Gold squad right now. So here we go. Number 24, Headley tries to get over to Gertie, who has it. He steps back on a 3. It's long. There's a rebound to 55, and he's looking to see what he has. He sees if he can get the pass over the fingertips to the big man. He misses that. Dennis does, and now there's a full takedown and a 3 count, and I believe that Dennis gets the pin there, but they lose the ball. So Carpenter take it out for Teal as Molina brings it up the floor. He gets past one defender. Tries to work his way in the lane. Pulls a nice shot up. Nice pull-up shot that hits nothing but the net. So good read through the lane. You've got to get stops. And here's number 0, who's also been one who's been hurting them. But there's, so they wanted to try to get, Headley tried to get a offensive foul. The referee was not falling for that. And number 1 just gets him a nice layup to add to his total. There's a steal, hand on the ball. Good pass to 55, who passes it back. Right, so such a beautiful play. Chambers is to Greeley. And they're bothering the ball again, getting hands everywhere. Didn't get the steal. Rocha gets a shot off. That's short, and there's the rebound. Number 55 has it, Chambers. And he brings it across, kicks it over. There's number 0 who takes it, but he misses that one. And they're content to just let that go out of bounds. As we have 2 minutes and 29 seconds left, we have a timeout on the floor. And Gold Squad is sitting on a comfortable lead, 42-15 in the first half of play. This M3BA basketball league going this year has been going strong. We're getting good participation from the community. If you're out there and want to come and have enjoy a interesting day, a nice day to watch local basketball, this is a place to do it. Right here in Victoria, Texas, in the Event Center. Usually games start around 3:30 and go all the way through, whether it's 3 games or 4 games. This week there's 3 games. We're in the second of those games, and we have a nice one going here. So if you're interested in this kind of action, this is the place to be here in Victoria. All right, Gold Squad puts a little pressure on. Number 35, Glenn, is chasing the ball up and down, trying to run him into some trouble, which he does, and is able to get the steal. Here comes Glenn by himself. He gets a drive and a layup and misses the layup. Unbelievable. I thought he would try to dunk it, but he had a little bit of traffic coming behind him, but didn't expect him to miss that. But it's a good steal, and there's a shot away. Rebound by number 1, Greeley. As he gets it, he gets past a couple of defenders, scoops a layup. There's Glenn with a rebound. He misses the putback. And once again, here come the Teal with the ball. So I think for Glenn, he just needs to get the cap off of the rim, get comfortable, and you'll see him. He's playing great defense, getting his hands on the ball. I think the Gold has realized that if they just keep that pressure like that, they're going to cause trouble and eventually reap the benefit through a turnover. I believe they gave him a foul call on that, which looked like there was good harassment on the ball. So they just need to keep doing that, and you'll see on the other side, the Teal need to take care of the ball and get some good passes. This time, the pass from Headley wasn't expected. Rocha got a shot off at the top. No, that was Molina who got the shot at the top. Here comes the ball down the middle. Glenn looks around, passes it over to Chambers, there's Glenn. And he finally got a layup to go, does Glenn, and that was Hogan who had the ball. And so now they're just keeping the pressure on, daring them to shoot, which he does, and Carpenter says, all right, yeah, I can make that shot. Leave me if you want to. And he gets the 3 to fall. We got 50 seconds left. Here come the Gold. 3 attempt by number 0. That is Bellamy, who gets the miss. Gertie, who passes off to Rocha. Rocha zips one up there, but not able to get it to fall. Hogan by himself. Wow, he missed that. That was more of a surprise than anything. There's Dennis playing back and forth with himself with the ball. Glenn jumps up and stops Gertie. Gertie gets through and gets a foul call. And coach tries to argue the call, but there's a little bit of hit on his hands. The time is run down in the first half, but Gertie will get his 2 shots. and we'll keep it here to see how he fares at the line. But right now we've got a 46-18 ball game. The gold all over the teal. The teal has a chance to get some much needed rest. And Gertie misses the first of the 2 shots. Here's the second one. And the second one rolls out as well. So not able to add anything to their point total. But what we have right now is a 46-18 game. Gold squad over the teal. M3BA basketball on the Second Chance Media Network. We'll be back with the second half after this. And we will have some interviews after during halftime, and after that's over, we'll come back with the second half. I'm Chance Glenn. You're on the Second Chance Media Network watching the M3BA basketball. All right, hey everybody. I'm here with Justin Arbano, the coach for which squad?
The Purple Squad.
Purple Squad, getting ready to play here in a few minutes. And I want to take a couple of minutes and talk with. So Justin, what's your deal? What gets you interested in basketball, and why you coaching this team?
Well, I just love basketball, and I love seeing people, strive to do better. And I think that's one thing about basketball is that every time that you get out there and practice, that means you want to be doing better. And I love to be a part of seeing these guys not only want to do better at basketball, but they're just great guys in general. And I was like, I just love to be a part of any organization that's trying to make a difference. And so if I can help in any way.
So how long have you been a part of this team and coaching this team?
Well, this is going to be my first game coaching.
Yeah.
But we've been practicing for a few weeks.
Okay.
Because there was some delays with the games here, so we took the opportunity to get out there and practice.
Right.
And
all right, but now your squad looks good.
Yeah.
It looks like you're ready to roll. That can't disappoint us. I want to see a good show out here today.
Hey, well, I see us winning right now.
Yeah.
In my mind, I see that. I see it in my mind.
So tell me what players you think we should be looking out for?
Well, I know that, for sure Pickens, because he really does a great job just creating shots when there is none, and really getting above the basket to try to take down the rebounds. And also, I like Tate, because he got a lot of energy. He's not afraid to sprint back and forth down the gym, and just a couple of guys on the squad that you just you're in.
Yeah,
they're about to start balling.
We'll be looking at them. We'll be looking at them. Now, are you from here in the Victoria community?
Born and raised. Victoria, Texas. I actually graduated a Memorial Viper. Back when the schools were, consolidated between one. Just traveling from Stroman to this campus.
So how do you feel about this league being here in Victoria now?
Oh, I like it. I think it's just the beginning, and as long as everybody sticks with it, I can imagine it growing, just like I can see it in my mind us winning.
Yeah, all right. Hey, but that's what you do. You visualize success. That's what you're talking about.
Take the steps.
So look, here with Justin Arbano, Purple Squad.
Yeah.
Getting ready to take the floor in a few minutes.
Yeah.
And we'll be looking for a great show.
Purple Squad.
All right, thanks, man.
All right.
All right, hi everybody, Chance Glenn here. I'm here with coach of the black squad, Xavier Sledge, and they're about to take the floor. And I wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk to you about what do we have to expect out of your team, and talk a little bit about why you're interested in basketball and coaching this team in general.
I like this team. The Black Squad, it's a good group of young men with they have the passion and love for the game.
Yeah.
They got battled early with injuries. Missing one of our star players, Mike. He suffered a tough injury at the beginning of the season, but our guys are kind of rallying around that, using that as a momentum to kind of get focused and stay focused and kind of get things going for the season. We had a pretty good win last week, and as long as the guys continue to play that way and build their chemistry in this game, I think we'll be pretty successful.
Okay, good. So you're from here around in Victoria area?
Yes, sir. I'm originally from the Victoria area.
Okay, good. So what do you think about basketball being here in the form of this M3BA league. What do you think about all of that?
I think it's great because you know, a lot of us we played here in Victoria growing up,
Yeah.
all the way through school, and then once school happens, I mean, if you don't go play for the college, you really don't get a lot of opportunities. So CJ's been working on this idea for I want to say 5-6 years now, and that he's able to kind of get it in focus and say create a lot more, I think, of a family environment, and overall get that love of the game for the city.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm glad to be a part of it too. We broadcast these games and they'll be on the YouTube channel. You can check it out. So now we're wishing you all the luck in this game.
Yes, sir.
We expect to see a great one, and we'll be there rooting for you.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, man.
Sir.
All right, we are back for the second half of this M3BA matchup between the Gold Squad and the DeVille Teal. We have a score of 46-18. Gold Squad is up. Looks like the Gold Squad has the ball, and will bring it to our right. Ball's in, and the ball is moving around. Here comes Dennis, just throws it right to, but he hustles back. Oh, and throws it back court to his player, but good hustle to try to get the ball back. But he threw it away, made up for his mistake, but in the end it didn't quite work out. Here come the Teal with the ball, 24 with it. He moves it over to number 10, Molina, who takes the three. Dennis gets a rebound, and here comes Barnett up the floor. He gets a drive, gets past one, gets a pretty good shot and a little bit of contact. I'm sure he wanted a foul call, but referee didn't reward that particular time. Here's a ball around. Rocha thinks about it, then takes the three and hits nothing but the bottom of the net. So I think he took a little wind test, see which way the wind was blowing, and then he launched it, and it went. Here comes a drive and slice. So number one slips on the play and is not able to get that time. So here comes Teal again, chipping away little by little at this lead. There's Rocha again and almost lets that one go down. Dennis got the rebound, but it was, here's a nice play, but the ball was knocked out of number one's hand into Barnett and was able to convert. So unfortunate play for the Teal, because they're trying to make their way back from a 27-point lead. You need everything that you can get here as the clock continues to run. All right, Rocha gets it in to Molina. Molina swings it across the Headley. Thought about it. Carpenter has it, got a head fake, tried to get a drive. He got his own rebound. Oh, a turn, and they got a physical play. They called the travel on Carpenter. It's just a little bit too much aggression, and his foot slipped out from behind him. Dennis lines up a three, bounces off. Number one comes flying in to get it, and he's zipping up the floor to stop that play. Gets a foul, but got the shot, was able to go. Just a little too much effort there that I think number two was hit on his arm on the shot. Number one for the Gold Squad streamed up the court and got the contact. It's like a wholesale substitution about to happen by the Gold Squad. Number one, number 0, number 35, and 55. So that would be Greeley, Bellamy, Glenn. 25 is going in as well, I believe, Hogan. So number one looked like was hit. So we got a stoppage of play here. It looks like number 1 was hit in the side of his face, as probably with the elbow of number 2, Gertie, as he streamed up the floor to try to stop that play. But I think he's all right. This little hit above his eye probably broke the skin, and so they're treating him over there. But you can't fault the effort. Not only did he streamed up the floor and got on the play, but I think he's all right. And they've got a first aid they can apply to him. So now Gertie gets his 2 free throws. And there's the first one is good. And now we've got the substitutions in, all 5 Gold Squad members come into the floor, and they find their places for the second shot as coach continues to coach, and Gertie makes the second. And I'm sure he knows he can't take any lead for granted. Here comes the ball. He tried to force a pass down the lane, but it just wasn't there. Now Carpenter does a running jump pass to no one but his other team. Move the ball around. There's Hogan, wide open. He missed that one, which is a surprise. And there's Feely puts it back in. There's a shot by Gertie, who makes that shot. Greeley, I said Feely, wrong person for that. There's a pass to Hogan. He was wrapped up underneath the basket and got the foul call. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. No, he was wrapped up and didn't get the shot off, so they'll just pass it in underneath. And Hogan has it. He throws it way up. It's tipped and stolen. Here comes Headley down the floor. He kicks it back out to Gertie. Gets a good look at a 3, and that's nothing but the bottom of the net. So good play and good recovery. And as I said, you can't get comfortable with these leads because you never know what can happen. As the 3-point shot is one in Arsenal, but that offensive rebound by Greeley is a backbreaker to these teams because you've got to get the rebound after you make a good defensive play just like that. So Greeley gets that rebound, and here he comes up the floor. He pushes the action, gets a drive all the way, gets some contact that the referee has to call something. He gives him the offensive foul, and probably Greeley should have passed that off to a teammate instead of forcing that all the way. The defense is looking right at you. They know exactly what it is you're trying to do, so they can stop you off. And there's Gertie making another shot and cuts the lead down to 24. Oh, he he did get away with it. Oh, they got a foul. I thought he was going to call him for that travel. It looked like he took a couple of extra steps, but he got fouled along the way. 55 did. It's going to be on the floor. So, there goes the ball outside. There's number 0. He takes a pull-up shot just inside the 3, and that one is good. So, the Gold now begins to build back on their lead. And Gertie looks like, he looks to throw the ball, but nobody's home. But he tracks it down and loses it off of his side of his thigh. Thought he had that, and he was thinking about what play he was going to make. All right, Hogan brings the ball up, looks around, finds 55, who kicks it back to Hogan, but it was tipped. And here comes the Teal. Gertie with a pull-up that he misses. There's Greeley with the rebound. He's pushing it up. They push the action all the way up. And there's Glenn with a rebound. He's been waiting there the whole time. It looked like somebody to see him wide open. And they finally was able to get him there with the layup underneath. There's a shot by Headley. He missed it, and almost appears like the Teal have given up. And there's the Gold Squad are getting a little sloppy too with their shots. Gertie still looks like he's trying to make stuff happen. He passes it off to Carpenter, who misses the layup. Here comes good pass, although the play was a little helter-skelter. They got a decent pass off, and the action's just going back and forth up the floor. A lot of broken plays. Almost knocked it off of Headley's foot. It's a good play by number 55, Chambers. It's another steal. Headley got in the way of Hogan and just knocked him to the floor. But Hogan gets up, shakes it off, said, let's play. So substitution in. Hogan takes a seat. Ball comes in. Glenn tosses it in over to Bellamy, who looks around, calls his own number at 3 and misses it, but there's a rebound by number 1, who's been doing this all day, Trent Greeley, and I'm sure he says, I can do this all day. If you don't block me out, he's gonna get those offensive rebounds, and not only puts a shot back, gets fouled, shoots one while the clock is running. So it's the worst of all possible outcomes. And there's offensive rebound by Glenn, who Carpenter came over the back of him they've got a call, which I'm not sure what they called. Was it a jump ball? Oh, it's a foul over the back by Carpenter. No free throws being shot. Ball out under the bottom underneath. Glenn has it. Has a chance to drive. Pull up. Nice pull up the lane. Those are shots he can make. Seen him do it a lot. And so if he gets down, especially off the left-hand dribble, he's going to be able to get a nice pull-up shot like that. Here come the Teal. They move it around. Gertie drives down the middle of the lane, gets a shot up, looking for a foul, but didn't get it. And here comes Greeley pushing forward. Bellamy essentially runs into him, his own player, and lost it on the side. Here comes, or out the bottom of the baseline. Here comes the Teal now as the ball makes its way up the floor. Headley looks for a screen from Carpenter, doesn't get it. He's trying to lose Bellamy, and he can't. Greeley gets the rebound and pushes it up the floor. Got one person to beat. Tried a little fancy to fake him behind the back, but defender wasn't buying it and was able to get a hand. There's Carpenter. He gets a 3 away that he misses. And here comes the Gold Squad up the floor. Bellamy forces it through, but kicks a pass out to, and there's Greeley again with the offensive rebound, but he wasn't able to make anything happen. Gertie tries to a reverse layup off of the pass, but is not able to do it. Now here comes Glenn. He drives, pull-up shot, good pass over to Garcia, who makes that shot. So good play all around. So here come the Teal. They're just going to keep going. And Carpenter gets the contact, body to body foul. He just put his shoulders into the defender, and the defender put it back, and they had to call that foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. As the clock continues to run, just at 7 minutes left in this game, 62-28. The Gold over the Teal. Carpenter's first misses. And substitutions now for the Gold squad, as when you do have a large squad like that and fairly evenly matched talent, you want to give everybody a chance to contribute, get on the floor. Coach looked like he's managing that pretty well. Got number 1, who I'm still, since I don't have his name on my roster, Saceda, if I can remember that. He is back on the floor, running around with the same energy as he had before, everywhere in the play. Almost took the offensive rebound from Greeley, but Greeley got another one and a putback, which is what he's been doing all night. But it's good to see Saceda is back out there and doing well. He's got a bandage over his eye. Good pass to him that goes off of his shin out of bounds. That was a great look, and he would have finished that had he seen the daylight, but went off his shin out of bounds. Here comes Molina, who got it stolen by Chambers. Chambers looks around, tries to get it back over to his left, and he stole it back again. Pass over to Barnett, tries to dip it in there. So Saceda, with his activity all over the floor, kicks it over to Greeley, who misses there. So Saceda, with his hands on the ball, didn't get it, but his activity is just good to see and infectious almost on a team, and he's going to make stuff happen as long as he's putting that energy out. Now, Greeley got his hands on the ball, but lost it as he stumbled amongst his own teammates. There's Carpenter out to the top to Molina. Molina looks around, finds Gertie. Gertie, who's over to Rocha, who will shoot that if he's left. He missed it, though. There's a rebound that Molina's able to get his hands on and get it. Comes out, he puts up a 3 that misses. There's a rebound by Rocha. He's looking around. He passes it to Carpenter, who makes a turn and gets him a nice layup underneath after putting that little chicken wing out there to ward off the defenders. But here comes the Gold squad now. Pass off to Greeley, who passes it into Barnett. Barnett puts it up, and there's Saceda with a rebound, who gets him another chance for a play. And short right there by Bellamy, who now here comes Gertie with the layup, but he misses. Saceda with the rebound. We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds, 64-31. The guys now are just kind of letting the clock run out. Bellamy took a dribble to avoid the defender flying by and makes the 3. And we've got a timeout on the floor by Gold squad as they're opening up the game now with a 36-point lead, 67-31 over the Teal. So the M3BA Basketball League on the Second Chance Media Network, and is sponsored by the Morning Bird Foundation. Morning Bird Foundation has a mission to provide opportunities in STEM education to underrepresented and underserved communities. And you can find their information at their website, www.morningbirdfoundation.org. So we're coming out in a timeout. Teal take the ball out underneath the gold basket. Gertie's met by Bellamy as he comes up the floor. Back over to Headley Molina. Molina takes the three. It romps out, and there's Ciceda with the rebound, pushing it up. There's Chambers with the three. That's short, but the rebound there also missed. But wouldn't you know it, that Greeley with another offensive rebound and putback gets more points on the board. Carpenter, nice spin, and is able to get the nice kiss off the backboard that rolls in. Been using his body, got a nice spin move off of using his body to bump the defender, and he's able to get that. Bellamy drives. He got bumped but missed. There's Greeley with the offensive rebound. He's been able to tip it to himself and get a foul call as he goes back up for another offensive putback. So he'll shoot two. As the clock runs, 2 minutes, 23 seconds left. He makes the first one, and now it's 70-33. Gold Squad, second shot's away, and it's good. And Gold Squad is building up on their lead now. Carpenter takes a quick three, which misses. Here comes over to Bellamy, who backs out for a three, which is good. And now we got a 40-point lead here, so this time it's probably time to call off the Dogs, but turning the ball over, and what can you do but come down and continue to score? So we've got a 43-point lead. Carpenter now by himself misses the layup by himself. Probably heard footsteps coming behind him. Now Greeley takes a three, and he makes a three. And it's 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Gertie takes a long one. Tries to track down his rebound, but no, that's not going to happen. Now, there's, once again, what do you know, an offensive rebound by Greeley, put back. He's probably got 20 points off of just putbacks. Carpenter tries a three. It rattles out. And another rebound by Greeley as he comes up. Unnecessary foul by Carpenter, but perhaps it was a good idea because Greeley made the three and it stopped the play, the foul on the floor, instead of a foul shooting. But I believe that Greeley would get the 1-and-1 because of the fouls over the limit by the Teal squad. He makes it, although he didn't trust himself as he was running in looking for yet another offensive rebound. And he gets the other one, and that one is good as well. So he's going to have a pretty healthy point total just from rebounds and free throws, offensive rebounds, putbacks that he was able to convert. So Molina tries to get a three up. There's Chambers who gets, they're just not calling it, but Chambers got his own rebound and missed it. And I think that both teams are just looking for this to be over if they can. And Gertie gets away to get a shot off, and he misses, and that's the score, 83-33, 50-point shellacking by the Gold Squad on the DeVille Teal. Players do greet each other after the game. Even a game like this, while it wasn't competitive score-wise, it also was interesting game from the standpoint of the players playing with each other, competing hard, working hard. And you love to see that. So you've got to give all the teams a lot of credit for what you see. For some reason, the coach has his team down doing push-ups. Not quite sure why, but something they didn't do. I'll find that out later after it's all over with. You've been watching game number 2 on in the M3BA League on the Second Chance Media Network. We'll be back with the next game here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in Victoria, Texas, M3BA basketball.